All right, so we're back again with another episode of Rusty and Sham.
One more again. Up move, as always.
It's a up move. So today we're going to do something a little bit different.
Just a little bit different.
Yeah, today we're going to be answering a couple of questions that were thrown at us.
Yeah.
And so we're going to go and answer that and see what you guys think about it.
I hope it's helpful for you guys. We're back again, and we have a new track featuring a guy that we brought on before already.
Yeah.
His name is Jhamar, but he's featuring a different song with a guy called Paris, which is a close friend of mine. So we just want to give it a listen and tell me what you think.
This world couldn't hold you, no, no, no. And the devil couldn't shake you. You've been through so much, but you never allowed anything to forsake you. With faith as small as a mustard seed, you move mountains that were placed before you. I just wanna say how much I love and adore you. Let your soul.
I like the vocals.
Okay.
Like he's hitting some notes that's out there. This is your friend, you were saying?
Well, the guy that's doing the guy, Paris, the one with the song.
Yeah.
He's more of my friend. Like, yeah, and I know the reason behind this song.
Oh, what's
that's
the
why
reason?
it's so well. That's for a later.
But
I think he did this for his mom, right?
Okay.
I think he did this for his mom, and this it's a good segue into
the serious talk.
The serious, somewhat serious.
Well, kind of.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
with you need to cherish the people where you have no, and communication is key.
It is key.
Because most of the time we don't communicate.
That's true.
So
That's true.
yeah.
I think I've been saying that last episode too. So it's very key, very important. Okay, so the first question that I have is, we heard the saying everywhere, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay, first of all, what does that even mean? Like,
Well, for the most part, what me think that mean is, because most of the time when people say it, they have this devilish look on their face, or like, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. If you say that, that's fine and good, right? But
no.
if your significant other say the same thing and go Vegas and you don't know what happened, would you?
Yeah, no.
Would you appreciate that?
No.
Okay, well then, no man, whatever stays in Vegas then.
Okay, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I find like that's a way of being secretive,
Yeah.
Because you're hiding certain things from somebody, and the reason why that saying was the saying, and it got popular too, everybody knows that saying.
Yeah.
But like, is it a positive saying? Is it a good saying?
Well, all right. I could break it down. Start it like this. What them call Vegas? What's Vegas's nickname?
Lost?
Sin City.
Okay, Sin City. Yeah.
Sin City. So, Sin City. What does that? What that tell you?
Well.
Okay. So then, if somebody gonna tell us what's in Vegas stays in Vegas, that means that them pretty much have a
agenda to doing something,
or a green card for do whatever they feel like to do. Meaning stuff they could not do generally when they.
That's right. See, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like that's more of a negative like notation where everyone's like, what happens in Vegas, meaning like anything that you would deem as bad, and it's not necessarily bad, right? But like if you're in a relationship, you still have to communicate, right? But if you're not in a relationship, hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, you know what I mean?
All right. That was just my.
That's my take on it too.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like if you have no obligations, you're a single individual, You want to go to Vegas, you want to go and party,
Anything
live
you
your
want.
life, do your
Do anything
thing.
you want.
I'm not judging. I don't really care what you do. Like, it's not a part of my life. You do your thing.
Yeah.
But like, also, if you're in a relationship, respect is due. So
Well,
you can't say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
But, all right,
Communication is key, right?
You know not everything happening in Vegas stays in Vegas though.
Oh, absolutely not.
If you go in Vegas and get herpes, you know, stays in Vegas. Anyway you go you carry it with it. Me that I tell you.
But like I said, none of my business. It's not harming my life.
All right. The other question is, do you think it's okay for men to go to strip clubs during their bachelor parties?
See, I think as long it's entertainment. It's kind of like watching a movie.
Okay.
And the only reason why I don't oppose of you guys going into a strip club is because you're supposed to watch with your eyes and not touch with your hands.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just like watching a movie. However, some people are gonna go and look at me and frown at me for answering it that way. But like, it's entertainment purposes. You're not really, you can't do anything with it.
Okay, I feel you. I feel you. Okay. What if but a strip club I could do that.
Well,
Like if me and you're in a relationship, a strip club I could just do that.
I mean, I've been and I've seen like couples go together and whatever. Like it's.
No, I hear you.
You know what I mean?
I hear
So
you.
it's
No.
like,
But that's an ask.
It depends on the relationship, right?
I asked this question.
Relationship
I asked this question to go into something else, but
Okay, yeah.
okay. So then, but when I'm on the street, if I see ass and tits, I shouldn't look.
Then you're gonna look anyways.
No,
but
I
I mean,
didn't
like-
say no. The question at hand, the question I'm gonna ask you. If I see, because I'm in the strip club,
Yeah.
those are set up. It's like a certain setup where it's just, and it's not organic to me. But I see
People walking on the
passing
road.
by. That's
and
different.
you see-
Yeah, and you want.
Okay.
So that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, like you're gonna look. You're a guy, you're a girl, you're gonna look. You're gonna look. Like, it's not human to not look. Like you're gonna look.
All right, let me ask you something.
I'm gonna say that. Like you're gonna like for somebody to get upset because somebody passed by and you did a double take. Come on now. As long as you respect the lady, you tell the lady, and vice versa the male. And again, I feel like there's going to be a lot of people pushing back at me. But you are free to do what you want to do, because I'm going to be watching you and see, like, not like watching you like a hawk, but like, if you're going to disrespect me, then is that...
Yeah, but what is disrespect?
It
What is disrespect
It defines
in that?
different to everybody else. So for myself...
Okay.
Yo, don't touch anything. Don't touch nobody's merchandise.
Yeah, but I'm not. When I'm on the street, I'm not touching.
I know. So for me, because I'm like, I know that people look. I'd rather you be open about it than to go and hide it. Because if you're gonna go and nag the guy for looking, then what else is he gonna hide? Because there's,
All right, my take.
I don't know.
All right, let me tell you my take on it. Strip clubs was never my.
It's not your thing.
Yeah, me never really see the point of it.
Okay.
And then okay, say a stripper you're watching her, right?
Yeah.
And then she have a boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
It kind of like me personally, I don't want nobody to watch my woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
And
understand
most
that.
men. So then it's kind of somewhat cheating in a way.
How?
Because most men don't want them woman to go watch another man.
So it's cheating.
Like a man a strip.
So for females, we can't watch a man strip because it's cheating.
I'm not saying that. I say, if we're going to do it, we have to do equality on a level. Right?
So like you both agree that you guys can both watch.
No.
Like that?
No.
Okay, I'm not
What I'm saying is, I remember just give you the reel of everything. me don't really think that that's something where me would want to involve in it.
Yeah.
It's just, what is that? Like, cause pretty much, them thing that me don't want my woman to do for me.
Yeah.
So then if another woman to do it for me,
Yeah.
that means that means it's okay for me can get that from her then.
See, that's true. So for me, like I said, this is the reason why in the beginning I was like, it's up to you and your relationship and what you can handle. Because for me, like, I'm not somebody who goes to the strip club either. But I know so many people who go to the strip club and their relationship lasted long, you know? So, like, it depends on your relationship and what defines what you guys know, right?
Yeah, but
I don't see it as cheating as long as you don't touch. However, at the same time, I'm not somebody who's gonna partake in going to the strip club. Did I go to strip clubs before? Yes, I did, right? But it's just not something.
Yeah, but the real question was, men going to strip clubs as like for bachelor part, because remember that's the last, like pretty much the last day, so you're, feasting your eyes on whatever, and then say, oh, sayonara, which really on my side, you entice yourself, like you put yourself for more, like.
Can I change my answer?
Yo, we'll move on from that one. Let's move on from that.
Because now that you opened up my eyes, and I'm like, listen, if you're about to get married tomorrow and you're at the strip club, then and you're looking at all these other girls, you may as well still be single because your eyes supposed to be really towards that one person. So I see where you're getting at it.
But at the same time,
I see it.
I think they use it as a tool to say, if you can resist all of this,
yeah,
then that is for you. But at the same time, you gave me a green card, so whatever happens in Vegas stays in. So if I want to do whatever I want to do, you shouldn't be upset. Okay,
fair enough. I see where you're coming from, and I changed my answer for the record. Okay. Should sex ed be taught in school? What do you think about that?
All right. If you don't have capable parents, parents that are not afraid to have this, because a lot of parents are afraid to have this conversation with their child.
Yeah,
if they're not afraid, or if they're scared, or if they're not sure how to go about it, I think it should be. Yeah. But if not, I think it should start at the home. It should be at the home.
Yeah, I agree. I think that sex ed should, and now that the kids are using technology at a younger age, I really press for us to have sex ed conversations from the home, because those phones, those tablets, those anything can pop up, right? At the age of 5, so like definitely having that conversation is very important, not hiding it. But sex ed at school is also important because there's a lot of parents who are not comfortable having that conversation. So having sex ed in school, at least they are exposed to something. But that's my opinion.
And then one more thing we want to add. The cultural differences. With one standard teaching method at school, not so... That's true. So it's best to have both.
That's true. Because now the schools are teaching different things.
Yeah, and there's so much different religions, so much different cultures, so it's like...
So at home, obviously, that's their standard, your state-based. So yes, it's important for sex ed so that they're aware of what's happening out in the real world. So I agree with you. But to have that education at home, so important. So I agree with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And... let's go. Next question. Should potential employers consider an applicant's social media during a job application? Want me to read it again?
Yes.
Because that was kind of...
What does that mean?
Should potential employers consider an applicant's social media during a job application? So like, should they snoop through your social media to see if you fit their or you're too out there, or if you're outstanding, and because social media is everything now, right?
So because, like, as you say that, right, social media is everything. Everybody checks up on you. It's just easy to just type in that person's name, and then your whole profile just pops up randomly. To be honest, I feel like there's no way of like not doing it, because as soon as you meet somebody, you like them, or you want to go and check up on the facts, and you want to go and do all of that stuff, right? Because you never know who's the serial killer.
So you think it should be
It's always been so.
Okay.
But the thing is, what I think is the employers shouldn't hold somebody off to that, because there's different sides. No, but like if you're listening to the person, and the person is doing very well in the interview, right? And so you look at the social media, right? And you're like, oh, this is a whole total different person. But there's two sides to a coin. There's two sides to everybody, right? So you have to take all of the person, because eventually you're going to see all of the person eventually during the workplace.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't think, no, this is my personality. I don't think that should even be a thing.
Why?
Because, all right, and so social media it's not a real place, guys.
It's not a real place, no.
Like a lot of people, some people do it just for fun. Some people do it for like as a like to put themselves out there as career. Some people just to put random shit on there. They don't. That's not them.
Yeah.
In real life, they're boring. Like they're no real talk. So like
that's facts.
So you look at that and kind of. It does not.
But social media, this is a character that you're portraying, and you're putting on.
Portraying.
Yes. Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that's you.
Exactly. But this character, this is what people see, and this is how people like look at you for. It doesn't. How do I explain it? So social media, that's and like you said, it's not a real place. But if you know that that's not a real place, a lot of people are putting themselves as if this is who they are, right? So when your employer is looking at it, they want to see who you are.
All right, let me.
You know what I mean? They want to go and hire. Right. They want to know who they're hiring.
All right, let me say something to that. Because a lot of people, me go just bust this open, wide open. A lot of people cheat on their resume. Surprise!
Oh,
like it's not real. Enough of that shit. It's not real. Surprise. Oh, you didn't know?
A lot of people lie all the time, but here's social media.
Yeah, but this is what I'm explaining to you. So the social media is redundant.
Same with a lot of things. When was the last time where the employers look at your social media over your degree from school?
This is why they always end up with garbage employees. This is why. Because they're based it off of like just makeup, like who you want to be, who you want to be. It's not. I'm not saying some people are not like that in real life.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it don't make no sense. You're gonna go that route.
Okay, fair.
Go with how the person like the energy of the person when you meet them.
Yeah.
Because it don't matter.
Yeah. And sometimes you'll find a golden egg if you just base it off of the energy and how
the conversation.
And how they want to, and how they are enthusiastic for the job and for the because then those are the ones who are passionate and who's gonna do the good job.
Yeah.
But I mean, social media, that's how life is, man.
Yeah, but if you're gonna use that to say, should I hire this person? They were wasted in Cuba like a couple months ago.
Okay, fair.
You know what I mean? Like
fair.
They're not even like that.
Fair. fair. Because they grew up, like, you know, so when you see something like 2017 and they have like their alcohol, they're not the same person, man. Like, so
Yeah.
I hear what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about. But it is life. This is how life is right now.
I think it's
All right, so my body, my choice versus my money, my choice. Is there a difference between that? My body, my choice.
why.
My money, my choice.
That just sounds like my money, my choice is referring to the men. My body, my choice is referring to women. Is that so? Or that's just the question posed and we should answer it as such?
I mean, I want to hear your take on that.
Because normally when people say my body, my choice, it's always mostly women saying that, not men. It's
Okay,
not,
fair enough.
men are not saying that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but that's because women don't want to go and fling their cat at everything. Men don't really care.
I don't know. Yo, do people say fling cat?
Like,
she always says, oh, fling the cat around, fling cat, fling cat. I'm like, what? Nobody's who's flinging cats? But okay.
Do you understand that there's a lot of words like the P word, for example?
No.
You got the little, the cat.
Oh, just kind of,
Yeah.
not too vulgar, just kind of like,
So I'm just keeping it like,
They look at me up with the kitty cat.
Right.
Yeah, But all right, my money, my choice, my body, my choice.
Yeah.
Okay. I totally agree with it.
Why do you agree with it?
Because I mean, work for my money, so my choice for decide what me want to do with it. That's fine.
Yeah.
So also it's my body and my choice what me want to do with it.
Yeah.
After certain things that okay, I'm pretty sure this example comes to where the whole like an abortion.
Okay.
Where a man and woman come together, a baby is created,
Yeah.
but it's her choice if she wants to keep it.
Yeah.
That's fine. But if me tell her say, I never want a baby though, I think you should take a plan B still. You decide you don't take a plan B, a baby comes. And my choice if me want to take care of a baby still come, it don't give 100 say yo. I think that is I don't want a youth right now.
Damn.
If that are the case.
That's a harsh reality.
But if that are the case.
No, I hear what you're
if that are the
saying.
case, like if you're gonna say it that way, if you're gonna bring it that way, then because me should have a say in the baby then, if that are the case.
Well,
let me just show you.
Prevention is better than cure. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
So
but the question that's posed.
You as a
that's what I'm
man
talking
did
about.
not slip and fall into a vagina. It didn't happen.
Yeah, but the same way and you alone make the baby. So why you alone have the choice? Why are you alone have the choice? What you do to me?
That's what I'm gonna say.
But that's what I say, like, if I alone make it, that's different. If I alone just do it and nobody never involved, but me and make it and me have feelings too.
Okay, fair enough.
But that's what I say.
Yeah, I hear you. But like, you guys made the baby together.
Yeah.
Right. And so she's not seeing it as a mistake, right?
Yeah, I know.
But the guy is seeing it as a mistake. That's why he's like, yo, I'm telling you to get rid of the kid, have abortion, whatever. And you're saying my body, my choice. She's looking at it like he's not a mistake. And you know how much trauma it is to go and put your body through an abortion? Like, you're not looking at that as a guy. You're just like, yo, it's easy, cut, done. Again, vasectomy.
Nah, said that. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you guys have that much choice, then we supposed to have certain choice too. Because if you decide to keep the baby, you can put me on child support. If me decide to say, yo, I don't want you to get rid of the baby, she still wants to get rid of it, she's still in the right, like no matter what.
Fair enough.
But this is what I not like.
Fair
Remember, I agree with your money. Me said that from the beginning.
Yeah.
But just show you the different dynamics and how
See,
it's.
My body, my choice is a little bit different than my money, my choice, in my opinion. because your body, you're putting, money comes and goes, right? Your body, this is what you have to live with, right? So if you spend your money on so-and-so or whatever, and you run out of money, you can always make it back. When something happens with your body, right? Or you do put your body through trauma, doesn't matter what trauma it is. Yeah, it is your body. It is your choice. But you have to live with that consequence a lot longer than money, because if money is currency, your body is not currency. Your body, this is your body.
But I don't think a lot of women understand what men go through, some men go through to get that money that they have. And it's nowadays women are actually understanding, because they have to go out there and do certain things.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about legit, sometimes always legit, because sometimes some people don't have that that type of like luxury.
Yeah.
So they go through all sorts of things to get that money.
Yeah.
So it's the same way, like how you saying the woman body is a certain way or whatever. The man has to go, sometimes men have to go through some like dangerous ways to get that money.
But like you said, nowadays the women is now doing it too. Men can't go and have a pregnancy. Men can't do half of the things that women are now able to do, the things that men can do too. There's women in construction. There's women in jobs that is deemed to be more predominantly men, right? So we're doing the things that you're doing. You can never do what we're doing.
All right, all me ask for is understanding, right? Understanding.
But we do understand.
So when you guys,
some of us.
So when you guys pose certain questions where you feel like a man cannot have a say in just because, this disrupts the whole thing.
But you physically can't do anything with the baby.
You are right, but check me back 2045 or 2030 something. We'll see.
What are you talking about?
Remember, you heard it here first.
Okay, actually, you know what? I do believe that, because where everything is going and everything is like biologically like in.
And remember, I'm not agreement with it. I'm not in agreement with it. I'm just letting you know where we at.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? I'll give you that. You're right. Never thought of that, but like, yikes.
Do we still have control over technology, or is it already controlling us?
That's a great question. Wherever you got that one, that's a great question. We are being controlled like crazy.
For sure.
100%. Like, I was just reading this week actually that, you know, the Wi-Fi boxes, they can actually see through your walls, like thermal, to see if there's people inside the house. What is that? Like, what? What?
Yeah, but the funny thing is, when I was a youth, they used to have movies like this. I cannot remember this movie I just cannot remember it. This old movie where, even the one with the first Terminator.
Yeah.
People need to watch that.
Oh yeah.
The first Terminators, especially the first one.
Hey, listen.
Pre that.
Listen.
Like they've been telling us this from time, right?
The house where the house locks up all the doors and the people are trapped in there, or like you see this in like cartoons, you see this in movies, and then you're stuck because the house is controlling you. Yeah, I don't trust that.
Yeah, but not even that. It's kind of like, you remember we used to use the appliances, we used to use the like stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna be the ones being used.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can see that coming.
So like, and we're already being used, as we said. Like,
yeah, like we can't even wake up and say a prayer before we pick up the phone.
Say a prayer. You can't even, like, you sleep with your phone beside like your pillow like this.
It's so funny too, because like the phones, we don't even know, like every so often it takes our picture and we don't even know. I remember growing up, I used to put like a tape or a sticker in front of the webcam on my laptop. You can't do that with the phones. Like, you know, it's anyways.
So they know the face you make when you come. That's all I gotta say.
I don't even know what to say about that.
Should gene editing be allowed for the purpose of guaranteeing health?
Say again. What was the question?
Should gene editing be allowed for
Gene edited?
editing, yeah, be allowed for the purpose of guaranteeing health, like editing your genes? Like there's okay, I'm gonna edit your genes so you don't get sick, because they say in some genes, some of your whatever is kind of like, you know, so they're editing it so
So
you're
they
all,
make it, yeah.
yeah, everybody's this strong and healthy type.
Everybody has different strengths and different weaknesses.
Okay.
Right? And so if we're trying to make ourselves perfect, in altering what we are here on earth to do, our purpose, then what are you doing? Like you're not moving with your purpose. You're literally just moving through this artificial, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just gonna say that I disagree with it. Because how do I explain it? You're here on this earth and you have special talents and gifts to use, right? And if you're not using your gift and you're just altering yourself because you want to be like somebody else, you're not walking with your purpose. You're not, doing what you're here on earth to do. You're altering it for your own self. So you're supposed to, your purpose is to help others around you, right? In some kind of way. You have to figure that out for yourself. But if you're not liking something about yourself instead of embracing it, you're doing it selfishly, no offense, and you're altering your body in order for you to be this robot, essentially.
Yeah.
And it's so that you can go and feel like you are this person that you're not.
But this is what I'm saying. Then you will never be who you were meant to be.
That's it. You're a robot. You're being controlled by something else.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't understand that. Like you won't be who you were intended to be when you came here.
Exactly.
This is why one of the episodes way back I said, like, then they must say God make a mistake then. Pretty much.
Yeah.
This is why I made that statement before.
Yeah. That makes sense though. Like it does.
But people don't really think about them things there until it's way too late.
Well, after they do the altering surgeries that they had to do, they usually realize after the surgery that it actually wasn't for them. A lot of people talk about it. A lot of people say it in their documentary, right? But like again, that's a mistake that they have to go and live through, right?
All right. You think anybody can be you?
No.
They can try to come close. They can mimic.
Yeah.
But they cannot.
Like I said, you have a purpose in this life, right? So like, even though you don't understand it, in the future, after you go and live your purpose or whatever, if you figure it out, right? Not everybody gets to figure it out, right? In their lifetime, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to know.
No, you're not. You're supposed to find yourself.
I say to you, one of the episodes already, if you felt your hair growing, you'd have mad.
Yes.
So if you knew everything you know everything, this wouldn't be fun.
Well, that's true.
That's why when we're trying to do everything like everybody else, we're taking the fun out of the experience that we came here for.
That's true. That's true. That's a T. Okay. Does religion do more harm than good? Oh, I like this question. Whoever gave that one to us, I like that one.
That one's kind of heavy still.
It is a heavy question.
Say that again?
Does religion do more harm than good?
In some ways, it does a lot of good. And I think in some ways it does a lot of bad. But then if I have to choose, I would say no. this day and age does more harm than good. That's me. I'm standing on that still.
I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you. I think religion does do more harm than good, because religion is man-made. Mm-hmm. So when you have the lack of knowledge, you're listening to only people. And so people will tell you that you're not supposed to do so and so. Mm-hmm. And they try and relate it to either the Bible or whatever.
Or Quran or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, whatever that they read.
Yeah.
And so they try and relate it to that. But if you don't read that book yourself, you're going to go and listen to that person. And then that's how the religion goes. And you're actually more taking up rituals instead of the religion. Instead of the actual text in the book, if that makes sense. Like you're taking on the rituals of what other people are telling you. So, for example, before I was reading the Bible, my book that I do read, because I choose to read the Bible, you have to walk. How do I explain this? When I'm reading the Bible, I learned so much more. And it's the same verses that people were telling me, right? And when they were telling me these verses, and I'm listening to these people around me, and then I actually read the book, the verses didn't even say anything that the people are telling me, if that makes sense. Like when you read it, the context is nowhere close to what the person was telling me. So they're basing off of what they think that they know. So it's always better to just read the book.
It's kind of like somebody would say, "Thou shalt not eat peanut butter before bed."
Yeah.
And because it sounds thee, thy, thou.
Yeah.
You kind of just like, I'm not even gonna go look at the research that.
Yeah.
Because he said thee, thy, thou.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And the thing is, knowledge is right in front of you. And the thing is, a lot of people are telling you not to go and read up on the knowledge, but knowledge is the reason why you're able to open up and be able to realize that we're all connected, we're all the same, and everything is black and white. There's two. Bye.
And the next thing, who does the animals pray to? And when do animals pray? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
And why do I need religion when everything, God sent me here with everything?
Yeah.
Like, me know it. So you don't, why me need you to tell me? Because you're the chosen, you're the special one. So God told you to come tell me. So me and him not really have that relationship. So you did have to come tell me.
So people can help guide you to your purpose or whatever, right? And some people don't even read like any of the books or anything like that, right? But the thing is, for me, I'm like, me personally, I listen to a lot of people until I stop listening to people, and then I start just doing my own research, right? And when I did my own research, I ended up branching out and reading other people's, right? And a lot of people, especially in Christianity, they say not to look outside, right? But if you don't, then lack of knowledge is what kills. It is the reason why our people will perish.
But okay.
So.
Okay, when you interact with me personally, you learn.
Absolutely.
You learn a lot.
Yeah.
I learn a lot from you.
Yeah.
And if you do something that, or I do something to you that you don't like, you say it to me, and I decide to say, you know what? Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
A Bible don't have to tell me this.
Yeah.
I interface with my world around me.
Yeah.
I communicate, and we if that person doesn't decide to change, then you don't have to be around that person.
Yeah.
So when they say thou shalt not this, thee shall this, thee thou shalt not this. You don't need all of that.
Okay.
It's all in you.
Yes, you're
it's
right.
It's all around you.
Yes, you're right. But like I said, you're right. You don't actually need the book. You don't have to read any of that.
Thou shalt not kill.
You are absolutely.
You don't want nobody to kill you. You don't kill nobody.
Exactly. So again, it's the marrying yourself. That's why I said there's two. So there's good and bad, and there's no such thing as good and bad. But there's a right way and a wrong way, or a light and a dark is a better term, right? So if you want to go and see more light coming to you, you're going to do more things that are of the light. And if you're doing more things that are more of the darkness,
be the change you want to see.
That's
all it takes.
That's
you
it.
don't need no book to tell you nothing.
You don't have to tell you nothing, technically. But it is good to...
It's good because a lot of, like, because of so much things have been mess people up.
Yeah.
It's good to kind of have some of that, but then you have also people that put their agenda in the book also.
That's right.
So that's why you have to go all the way back. Like all the way back.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
To really get that.
Remember, humans wrote the book. So because humans wrote the book, they're going to be biased. That's all I'm going to say. So
yeah.
You're right. You're right. And again, a lot of people are going to push back on us for that one. So
it's fine.
I do want you guys to comment and see what your guys' opinion, because then that way we are able to learn from you guys. You know what I mean? I
would say to them already, like negative criticism, positive criticism, no matter which one it is. Mm-hmm. We're doing this for you.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna take it on like it's personal. It's not personal.
It's really not personal. And like you said, negative and positive, there's no good and bad. So we'll take it lightly and we'll discuss and see where your head's at.
We use batteries in our stuff. It has negative and positive on it. Like we don't.
Okay, last question of the day. Obesity should be labeled as a disease. That's a question. Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think about that one?
Obesity.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the word is dis-ease. So you are at dis-ease. You ever eat too much food yet? And you just feel uncomfortable. You kind of just...
The itis. People call it the nigga-itis?
No, but not that. Not personally that. But you ever eat so much, like you eat so much food and you're just kind of uncomfortable? So you go Mandarin. Mm-hmm. And you know, more my money work. Some of the say, me I eat everything.
Yeah, so then you get the itis.
No, but the itis is kind of make you feel just kind of like you don't want to move. Me I talk about the uncomfortableness. Sometimes like you feel that like you know your belly is too stuffed and you're just kind of uncomfortable. Like that, the itis kind of slightly different from that.
So essentially, he's describing the itis.
Okay. If you think that's the itis, okay.
Okay, what's the difference?
The itis, you don't have to eat a lot to get the itis. You can eat a certain type of food and get the itis. Okay. That's what I was talking about.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Okay, keep going.
Because the itis give you that sleepy, just don't want to do nothing type of feel.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about when you eat too much and you just kind of you just feel uncomfortable. Your belly, you just uncomfortable. It's not necessarily itis, it's just uncomfortable. You eat too much. Mm-hmm.
So that's why it makes it a disease?
Yeah, because you're at dis-ease.
Okay, fair. I can see it. Okay.
You're too much at ease.
Okay, fair enough. I don't think obesity is a disease. I think because some people, they just naturally do get bigger, right? Mm-hmm. So, and some people just naturally slim down, right? It just depends on the make of your body, right? So for me, I'm thinking that it's not necessarily a disease, but it is something that anybody can work on, right? If they want to put that time to that.
Yeah, but you probably think so. I talk about fat people. I talk about that. I talk about obese.
Like eating habits, your working out habits.
Driving around on the look what do you call those? Those little cars where you can't really walk.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
But some people are not even obese while they have those. There's different disabilities why they have those. Might not be visible.
Yeah, but me I talk about people where obese, that much obese.
See, I wasn't talking about like body fat or anything obese. I guess there's different levels to it, eh? Okay, because like I'm thinking something totally different. I'm not talking about like how big a person is, because I could tell you that at one point, like I never was body typed bigger, but could tell you that my eating habits was really crappy, and my and so you could feel it in your heart, or like even when you run, you're like huffing and puffing, like that's what. And physically, I don't look like I'm obese, but I can tell you that during the pandemic, I was very obese.
What me I try to explain is,
but it's not a disease. You can get out of it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, people look on disease like the way doctors tell you to look at disease.
Yeah.
I talk about the word is dis-ease. You're not at ease.
Yeah.
If you cannot just get up out of the chair, you have to be, and then like you physically cannot walk 10, 15 steps.
Right.
And not feel normal. You are at dis-ease.
That's true.
This is what I'm talking about. But
That's
yeah,
true.
people who have on weight, they move around. That's not what I'm talking
So
about.
I would probably say more that obesity is more infectious than a disease, because like
Play on words, I don't care. This is the word posed to me. Dis-ease, and there are certain things you are at dis-ease. If there's a stone in my shoes and I'm walking and I'm feeling it, I'm at dis-ease.
Can I tell you why I say infectious instead of disease? The term disease, because disease is like it's something that is with you. You know, it's with you. And your discomfort for a while. And yes, a lot of people who are obese, they are discomfort for a while, but you can fix that and change it if you change your mindset.
Anything can be fixed and changed.
Okay, you're right.
No, but anything can be fixed and changed.
You're right. You're right. Hats off to you. I was trying to get somewhere there, but you're right. Because I'm infectious, you could go and easily just fix and change it. But you're right. You can actually do that with anything.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's easy.
No, it's not.
But I'm just saying it is a dis-ease. You are at dis-ease. That's all I'm saying. You are at this. People keep looking at it like you catch it.
Yeah.
You didn't catch it. Well, you run down the chicken and catch it. And
yeah.
yam it. You run down the burger and yam it. You run down like you catch it.
But it's just so easy access.
No, but people might think I'm taking shots. I'm not taking shots.
No, I know you're not taking shots.
What it is, you are at dis-ease. However you got it, you are at dis-ease.
Okay, I hear you.
You are at dis-ease.
I
You
hear
got a boil on your body. You can't sit on the side of this side there. You are at dis-ease. But it's something that you never always had this boil. Something made that boil come there.
That's true.
But this is what I'm saying. Something made that all that weight came on. There's something.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just stating facts.
Okay. I hear you. See? I learned something new today. Okay, all right. So this episode was fun because there was like a couple of questions that had me thinking there for a second.
Yeah, and most of these were people's choice.